record. So it's recording. Do you see the button showing?
No.
Okay, for me it says
Oh,
recording.
great. Okay. Yeah, on the top. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Little learning curve there, but at least we know for next time.
Yes. Yeah, this is 1 of 3, so we'll have it down. Have it down for
And
next.
when you did the Zoom, did you use your school email? How did you do that? Because I tried to do it and it didn't work. I don't know if I
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't seem to like the NKU, so I ended up just using Gmail, and it sent it in like 2 seconds that time.
Okay, maybe that's why. So if I have to do it next week, I'll have to use my Yahoo or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Came through super quick.
Okay. All right. Are you ready to get started, I guess?
I am ready. I'm going to pull up this sheet really quickly. Okay, I said really quickly like the computer wants to do it recording. There we go. Okay, much better. Now I'd say I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll introduce myself. I am the owner of the gas station here around the port, and I have been working for 12 years with my spouse, and we are ready to attempt to make a change with our lives and maybe get out of the business for as in depth as we've been doing it. I guess where we're at is we are, looking to sell our station in hopes that maybe both of us can come out with, a great alternative here, because we are trying to, we have dreams to kind of get on a boat and enjoy our lives while we still can, but we've put a lot of time and effort and energy into this station and bringing it to where we're at. We've purchased a lot of an equipment, and I think we're in a good position, and hopefully Texoil sees that and are willing to make a deal with us.
Okay, well, as a representing for Texoil, I'd like to say we were pleased to be contacted by you. Although we do definitely like to retain station owners that are as dedicated as yourself. We also are looking to expand the number of stations that are corporate owned. So hopefully we can come to agreement. So if I hear it right, you've been 12 years now is what we also show. And so it's a lifestyle change is what you're looking for?
Yep. I think my spouse and I, we are just ready to kind of, I don't want to say retire, but my wife or my husband, I guess, has some health issues, and we are, we've been putting in a lot of hours. The two of us have really, kind of put in some grunting hours. We've worked, 18 hours a day for the past couple years to try to get to where we're at. And his health has just kind of gone downhill. So we just want to enjoy life a little bit, and hopefully we can do that. Our goal is to kind of get on a boat and explore the area for a while. But we do have plans to come back, and just kind of a temporary thing to give us a clear mind, clear head, get together and come back. So I'm not giving up on the business, but I think we're done putting in the extremely long hours. I enjoy what I do, so I would love to hopefully do that when we return from our trip. But the 18-hour days are just tolling on a 50-year-old couple.
Got it. Okay. So we do like your location as well, because it's been an area for growth, which we like. Some of the concerns that we do have would be the age of the station. As you mentioned, you've had it for some time, and so we would want to update the pumps. Um, not just to make sure they meet environmental, but to make sure that they are state of the art for efficiency reasons. And we've been looking into other costs that would be required to make the station mostly beneficial, as it operates. So you're currently operating not 24 hours. Is that correct? You're working it looks like most of your day, 18 hours is pretty significant, but you have a small window there, not open, correct?
Correct. We are not open 24 hours. The thought has come upon us, but we don't, just the two of us, we don't have the manpower to kind of, employ those people to take over after hours. And, we're concerned about, our employees' safety, and we would want to be able to help them. And we just can't do that. We would love to, because we think there's a strong need for it in the area. We believe that, there's a market for it. We just don't have the manpower with the two of us.
Okay, so maybe we can work some out, because I think that we have some of the resources that can help the station be more beneficial. So we would look to buy the station. We would upgrade the pumps, as well as we would like to spend an investment to put a mini mart, which I would think is also needed in the area, and then obviously go to the 24 hours that was mentioned previously. So. Um, I'm prepared to go ahead and make the first offer if you're okay with it. I would love to offer you $300,000 for the station. Hopefully that gives you a good amount of travel money to enjoy your boat for a couple years as you desire, and it would give Texoil an opportunity to upgrade the station and have a 24-hour location in a much needed area.
Great. I really do appreciate the offer. I understand that there are some upgrades that do need to be made, and I completely understand where you guys are coming from. But I guess we feel that maybe that's a little bit on the lower side. We've had some conversations with other companies. We do have a standing offer on the table, which is a little bit substantially higher than that. But coming from our point of view, we don't want to sell it to somebody who's not in the market currently. We would love to, hopefully work something out with Texoil. The loyalty of our customers, we've talked to them, and they are very strong and loyal to Texoil. So we're hoping that if we can work something out, you guys would reap the benefits of that as well. There's 2 other gas stations in the area. They're not currently for sale, but if this one were to go to different ownership, I don't know where that loyalty would go with those customers. Ultimately, we really we put in a lot of time in this. So, we're just kind of hoping to get some time in, to get some rest, but I don't know where you guys are at with employment wise, but I guess we were hoping for a little bit more towards maybe we could work out towards 400,000, and we would be willing to work with you for a 6-month transition period as you guys go, and transition those pumps and get the mini mart going, and hopefully we can offer you some knowledge on our end, but hoping maybe that can come with some type of compensation. So, over the time that we help you with that 6-month transition period, we were, hoping for, our goal was to get 50,000 as a salary for the 2 of us over 6 months.
So 50,000 for the 6-month training. So you're willing to stay on board, basically to not only, it sounds like you'll consult some, but you will help manage the station as well during that time frame? Okay.
Yeah. We do want to get out. Our hope was to, ideally we'd love to just, get on the boat tomorrow, but we know that that's not completely realistic. We don't want to wait years and years, but, we're willing to help you guys. And, even when we come back from our trip, we would love to hopefully secure some employment with you if that is an option. But, right now we're just looking to kind of sell and, yeah, we would be willing to work for 6 months, prior to taking our boating trip.
Okay. I think that the 6 month transition time could work well for both of us. Certainly because we obviously we can bring staffing from across the country, but you have familiarity with the station, with the customers, with the ordering process. So I think that we could reap the benefits of that as well. So did you say $50,000 for your pay for the 6 months, and then something else I heard there was that you would be interested in employment upon return, and that's after like a 2-year sabbatical.
Yeah, a year or two. We're not quite sure how long our trip would be, but we are looking for employment afterwards. Because if we sell our station now, we'll both be we'll both be out of work. So
Okay. So we could do 350,000, and then have you on for the 6 month as well would be great. And just to confirm, that is both of you that would stay for the 6 months, right?
yes,
Okay. And certainly during that time, we could wean down from 18 hours. That's a significant commitment as well, right? So the goal is if we could have a very well trained workforce, doesn't mean that the two of you would have to stay committed to the 18 hours. So I think that's great. And then definitely let's leave on the table. You have, as I said, been a valuable owner, the both of you, and we value your expertise and your loyalty to the company. So we would definitely entertain when you're back from your boat trip, bringing you on board.
and what did you say? We were hoping, our goal ultimately was somewhere closer to 400, as opposed to the 350. We do have another offer on the table. We don't want to go that route, but we feel that, where we're at and with the competitive market, we just feel that the location and what we've put into it might be a little bit higher than the 350. I don't know if you'd be, willing to consider that a little bit more, if there's, something else we can do, to get to that, just because we're going to have to pay, taxes and all of that. So we're going to get, substantially less than the 350.
Yeah, correct. And we want you to have enough that you feel comfortable with the deal as well. But we are considering, a few $100,000 in upgrades, which we have to evaluate on our side, and then the pay to stay on, which is obviously would be higher than a normal manager, but we believe that you're well worth that, right? We believe that you're worth the fee there. So you have a current offer from one of our competitors, sounds like,
We
right?
do. Yep.
From what my notes say. Okay. We can go to 375, and both of you also stay employed for the 6 months, and then you have an opportunity that we hope that you would take to return after your trip.
Let me just check, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Okay, I think we can make that a deal.
Excellent. We're excited to keep you on and to have you come back as part of the Texoil family.
Great. Oh. Okay, thank you. We'll be in touch. Is there some type of time frame that you guys are interested in purchasing this time frame wise in the next month, 2 month, 3 month?
Yeah, we're ready to go ahead and get the contract going right now. We could complete the deal. It sounds like you are as well. So I think we could complete the deal in the next 30 days.
Okay,
Does that work for you?
it does.
Great.
Okay, cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.